Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name's Mikai and I post a video every Sunday, so if you're not already, please subscribe. We're nearly at 300 subscribers, so we're getting there. It was not that long ago I hit 200, so yeah. This week's video, as you would have seen by the title of the video and the thumbnail, and most of you know, if you're friends with me on Snapchat, you would know already. And to answer you guys' questions, yes, I've dropped out of school. So I'm 16, I'm allowed, like legally I can drop out of school, and I'm halfway through year 12, so it's halfway through level 2. But I decided that I've dropped out, I have dropped out. So we're actually still in the process of signing me out of school, because the teachers and people in charge won't let me sign out. They're not happy with my decision, and they just not listening to me really. They think I'm coming back, and they think I've made a dumb decision and throwing my life away and all this, and they won't actually sign me out of school. So I've thought about this. So I never liked school really. So like last year I would even though I didn't like it, I would go every day and everything. But this year for term 1, my attendance rate was 60%. So like going from a student with 90% over a whole year, in the 90s percentage attendance rate, to dropping to 60%. Like, clearly I was not liking it. I didn't want to be there. I was literally having 2-day weeks. The whole of term 1 I did not have a full week at school. As I said, I was having 2-day, 3-day weeks, and my mum would just ring in sick every day I took off. So, and then after lockdown, during lockdown I decided, I was saying the whole lockdown, I'm not going back. No one actually believed me. Everyone's like, oh, you'll go back, whatever, you're lying, you're just saying this now. And then, so literally no one believed me. And then I got to the day before school, so I was meant to start back on a Wednesday, and so it got to the Wednesday night. My mum's like, are you going to school, are you not going to school, like talking to me about it and what I'm going to do. And she was like, here, I'll give you the option, you can drop out, and or you can go back, obviously. So she's like, I'll wake you up in the morning, see how you feel and everything. So she woke me up so normally I get up at 6:30, she woke me up at 7 that day, and I just stayed in bed, and obviously she knew I was not going. So she rang in sick, and then the next day she rang in sick, and then the Friday she also rang in sick. And so we're talking about it, and I'm like, no, I'm definitely certain I'm not going back. So on the Monday, she rang the school saying, how do I go about signing my child out of school? And then she's like, the office lady was like, okay, I'll put you through to her deans. So I have 2 deans in my school, and one I really, really like, and one I absolutely hate. Never liked her. So anyway, my mum rang her and was like, how do I go about signing my child out of school? And then, actually my mum rang to speak to the one I liked. The one I didn't like answered the one I like's phone. So my mum knows I like one and don't like the other, so she rang this one, but the other one answered his phone. And so my mum had to talk to her, and she just asked for this one to ring her back, but she's like, oh, tell me what it's about and that. So my mum's like, well, my child wants to drop out of school, how do I do that? Does she have to come in and sign a leaving form and that, everyone else does, so. And that's what I thought we had to do. So she said, yeah, because she's like, I don't want Mikai dropping out of school, I don't think it's a good decision and all that. So this was over the phone to my mum, and my mum's like, well, she's made the decision, she's dropping out, you're not going to change your mind. So she's like, I tell you what, you come in tomorrow 9 o'clock, we'll have a meeting and then we'll go about signing her out. So my mum's told me that, and so I agreed to go to school because I thought I was signing out. It turns out no. I went into, and the person I don't like said both of the deans will be there. So I went. The one I liked wasn't there. It was just the one I didn't like. So as it was, that was like dumb, and I was like, obviously I don't want to be there, and I just wanted to like get my leaving form and sign out of school, right? And then she sat there for 45 minutes rubbishing my decision of dropping out. She's like, you shouldn't be doing this, you're only 16, you need to be at school, you need to get like level 2 at least, and you need to be at school to communicate with others, you'll never find a job, you're never going to pay your way in life, and you're just going to end up being nothing, and all this. So she was literally rubbishing my decision of leaving, and was sitting there for 45 minutes telling me that she was not going to sign me out of school because it was a dumb decision, and that I should go home and rethink my decision, and all this. So for most of you like the people that know me, like I wasn't taking that really like, wow, she was literally just rubbishing me, and for 45 minutes telling me I was not allowed to leave, even though that was my decision. I'm 16, I'm allowed to leave. My mum's literally sitting me right next to me saying no one's going to change their mind, like. But anyway, so she wouldn't sign us out, or wouldn't sign me out. Meanwhile, my parents were getting texts from the school every day saying I was absent. Like, obviously my parents knew that. I was at home, I was literally with my mum. And so because she didn't reply because like we had already tried to sign out of the school, but the school wouldn't let us sign out. So, you know, what else can you do? Like, I literally dropped out. Before that, I was just not going, so like, and I'm like, I even wore ripped jeans to the meeting, so it's against our dress code, and the office lady just gave me the evils. Like, she just looked at my pants, looked at me, looked at my pants, and was just like, I'm like, whoa, what are you gonna do? You're gonna give me detention after I leave? I actually literally said that so loud. But yeah. So I said that basically to her. And, but yeah, like, what, seriously, what is she gonna do about it? And that's the thing, like, I've not going back. It's clear I'm not going back. And so us trying to sign out, like, what, they're gonna give me a detention for not being there? Well, guess what, I'm not coming back. So but yeah, I don't know. And then, so the teacher literally just said, go home, think about it, and come back to school, basically. She literally went that same, I think it was the same day, she went to my friend at school and pulled her out of class and was like, what is up with Mikai? Try to convince her to come back to school and all this. And she was like, why is she dropping out of school, blah, blah, blah. My friend, like, yeah, like, she can't go and ask my friend those type of questions. So, but yeah. That's a little update for you guys. So, but today, yesterday, I wasn't home, I was at work, and that teacher rang my mum and said she was so snappy and like really rude to my mum on the phone, and was like, has she decided to come back, have you talked sense into her and all this? And my mum's like, she's leaving, like, she's not coming back. Like, she's like, I thought we made that pretty clear with you on Tuesday. And she's like, you're making the wrong decision and all this. And my mum's like, really? But anyway, so she said fine then, don't get her to come in and sign the leaving form, I'll go around myself to the teachers and I'll get it done for you. And was like all this, but I wanted to go around the teachers, like I wanted to say goodbye to them and like talk to them and like say like, you know, like bye them, I'm never going to see them again. And I actually need to go to school to collect my things, so I'm not going to sure how that's going to go now that I'm not going around to like sign out. But yeah, so technically I'm still enrolled at the school, but like I'm never going back, so but yeah, so she's trying to sign me out at the moment. Who knows what she's gonna do though, to be honest, because clearly she don't want me signing out. And so yeah, it's a little update for you guys, because a lot of people was like, because I've been lighting, obviously for the people at my school, like I haven't been there, so they know like I like what's up, and for the people like on my Snapchat, like see me home during the day, that's why, because I've dropped out of school and yeah, I just need a break from all the stress in my life, and for like my mental health I need to like, you know, just need a break. And then in a couple months, like, so I have a part-time job, kind of 2 days a week thing. So for now, that's all I've got, to be honest. But I'm just like focusing on myself for the next couple months, and then when like I'm back on track and like happy again and all that, I'll start looking for a job and all that. Because school was just really stressful for me, and it just brought me down, and I was in a bad mood pretty much 24/7 over school, and so it wasn't good for my mental health, and that's part of the reason I'm leaving. It was just so stressful, and I wasn't like enjoying it. So yeah, if you have any questions about me like dropping out, feel free to comment them down below or message my Instagram account. I will always reply to you guys. So yeah, that's just a little update for you guys now. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below anything, video suggestions, check out my other videos, and I post a new video every Sunday, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.